Hey everybody, I am talking at you to you. Anyway, I mean hi. I'm talking to you from my beautiful dorm room that I've been in for several days here in Edinburgh, in Scotland. The trip that I am currently on was planned very short notice, and I still don't really know what's happening with the rest of it. But I really wanted to make a video just to be like, I am so sorry that you haven't heard anything from me for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, too long. I'm really sorry. After I posted my last video, I spent like a whole week trying to film stuff so that I'd have things to edit after I went away. I didn't have any internet access for like a week pretty much after leaving. I had like a little bit on my phone from time to time, but I didn't have like the places I was staying didn't have Wi-Fi. So yeah, anyway, I'll tell you where I've been and what I've been doing. I have been a lot of places. I'm in my favorite place right now. I'm just looking out the window. It makes me just so happy to look at. I did want to film this outside, but the weather today has rather turned to custard. As you can see, it's raining. Of course, it's Edinburgh. It rains all the time, but today is particularly bad. It's some sort of big, horrible storm. Not conducive to a good hair day. So I'll try and keep everything brief. I'll try and keep it in a nutshell. Part of the reason I wanted to go away was for, you know, like the sake of mental health, was just to be in a place that spoke English. You may know, if you were keeping up with my super exciting trying to get a UK visa debacle, just so I could come and visit, just so I could like be here. It took like 9 weeks to get my passport back, and once I got it back, like the moment I got it back, I like booked a flight to Ireland. I really wanted to go to Ireland for a long time. Like I was there 10 years ago and it was only for a few days, and I've been really wanting to go there for ages. Like I said, I filmed a bunch of stuff with the intention of editing it as I went, and I didn't finish everything that I was hoping to film. I was hoping that I would have been able to just kind of like keep posting stuff up until the point of being like, hi, I'm in another country. But I haven't been able to do that, and it's been such a long time now that I have to just be like kind of explain my absence before I post anything else. While I was in Dublin, I stayed with my friend Anne Vampanny on Instagram, and her boyfriend and her family, and they were so fucking kind to me. They were so nice to me. It was just spiritually uplifting. I met a lot of nice people in Dublin. I was only there for like 3 or 4 days or something, but it was wonderful. And I hired a car from Dublin Airport, and I pretty much just drove for like 6 days. I went everywhere, straight from Dublin to Galway, and then I went north past Castlebar further north, and then I turned around and went back, drove around Connemara National Park, down the coast a wee bit, and then I went around. I mean, if you're familiar with Ireland, I don't know. I was hoping to like show you this on a map, but I left the nice big paper map that I had in the glove box, that's the word, in the glove box of the car when I gave it back. I went inland a little bit, and I found Father Ted's house, which was one of the highlights of my entire life. Don't know if you're a fan of Father Ted, but I am. I love that show. So that was pretty surreal. Then I went out to the beach. I went to Spanish Point Beach. That was lovely. I drove around Ballycroy National Park, which was absolutely bloody nowhere, through Limerick towards Cork. I spent a couple of days in Cork. While I was there, I spent a day driving right out to the coast, where I went to a place called Caersiveen, I think it's called. Came back, stopped in Killarney, went back to Cork, and then I went back to Dublin. So that was a whole week, and that was the week I didn't like have Wi-Fi or anything. So after that, I took the bus up to Belfast. The first thing I did after getting off the bus to Belfast was fall over, so I've got a nice big sore bloody knee from that. I really wanted to meet up with the people that I know who live in Belfast, but I ended up basically, I just fell asleep as soon as I got there. I was really tired. Spent a night there, and then I got up, and then pretty much right away took the boat to Scotland. When I was about to board the ferry going to the mainland UK, oh god, they took my passport off me, because they saw in it that I had like an entry clearance visa, and they saw that I, you know, when I tried to enter the UK last time, that had been crossed out. It basically triggered like, it was just the thought of more bullshit, the thought of anything going wrong. It was just too much. And the moment that the police that were there were like, we're just gonna make sure everything's okay, I'm like, everything is okay. I just like burst into freaking tears, and I couldn't help it. It was pathetic, but I couldn't help it. I'm a delicate flower. But everything was fine, and they gave my passport to me, shook my hand and said, have a nice trip. So with my makeup all kind of ruined, I took the ferry over to Scotland, and it was very emotional. Actually getting to see my favourite place in the world again for the first time in 10 years. Pretty amazing. So I came straight up here to Edinburgh, and I've just been loving every second of it. Just, I've met up with old friends. I'm just about to go out the door to meet up with another friend who I've not seen for nearly a decade. like last time when we parted, like we were both in tears. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her again. So sorry you haven't seen anything from me. I really wanted to like vlog my trip around Ireland, but I spent most of my time like with no makeup on and my hair not done, and I just looked like a total hobo. It was just easier, and like when you're traveling, there's not really much point in dressing up, and I don't know, it was just nice. It was just nice and relaxing and peaceful to just drive around. It was so good, and I saw so much beautiful scenery, and I spoke to so many people. Just like being in an English speaking country, I've been like talking to everybody. I've been like having full-on conversations with like security guards and like people who work in shops and just anybody who will stand still long enough for me to have a conversation with them. And honestly, in just the few days that I've been here in Edinburgh, I don't remember feeling this happy or relaxed in years. There's something about this place. I belong here. Like, okay, you know how I was whinging a few weeks ago about like, where is home? I don't really know where I can call home. When I come here, and it's exactly the same feeling I got as the first time I came here, it's just this overwhelming sense of like familiarity. It's like being wrapped in a blanket of something, I don't know, but it's like this place feels like home to me, which is strange because, you know, I'd not grown up here or anything. Maybe it's because all the street names are the same as my hometown, I don't know, probably not. There's something about Edinburgh that I feel like I belong here, and I've just been kind of like going for walks around the place. I really want to show you some cool stuff here. I'm definitely going to do that. So now that I'm getting back on track with new videos, so fucking sorry for the absence. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of you like kind of, you know, rely on me to kind of make you like feel better and make you happy, and I mean, I don't know, I feel super sorry that I haven't been posting anything. I'm really sorry. I'll make up for it. I'll make up for it, I will. And I'm sorry to my patrons on Patreon for not having like been active and not doing anything basically. I'll make it up to you too. I will, I promise. I'm trying to keep it quick because there's nobody in the dorm room right now, and I think it would be a bit awkward if I'm just like standing here talking while there's other people coming around doing their stuff. Like the other day I was just walking around and it was like really windy and weird. I'm like, oh, I love this wind, oh, I love this rain, oh, I love the color of the sky, oh, I love the burnt looking buildings, oh, I love everything, oh, I love that puddle of sick in the gutter. I'm on like a bit of a life-changing mission. I don't really want to talk too much about that or jinx myself or anything. I'll let you know, like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and I'll keep you informed of stuff in my life if you care. I will do that, don't worry. I will be trying to do some meetups or something. I don't know how long I'm in Edinburgh for, I actually don't, but I'm gonna go down to London next because I've got a cousin there I'd like to see, and I've got heaps of friends in London. So it'll be so super, and I'll try and do like a meetup there. I'm not really sure where to do one. Like, I've got some ideas. If you live in London, or if you know London well, can you suggest somewhere that maybe we could like do a London meetup, because that'd be pretty cool. So I'm not really sure what my plans are from here on. I know it's Halloween coming up. I've got nothing planned for Halloween. I was possibly going to New Orleans, I'm not now, so I don't know, everything's totally up in the air. There's so much cool shit in the city that I want to show you. Like, that's the reason I love Edinburgh so much, is there's so much history and it's so dark. There's so much like dark history here. I hope to make you love the city as much as I do, and I'm sure you will. There's something about Edinburgh. I've had so many dreams about the city and all its spooky haunted locations ever since I left, and it does feel surreal to be back. It feels like I'm in a dream. It feels like I'm in a memory. So I just wanted to give you this week update and let you know that everything is fine. I hope you're doing fine. Tell us in the comments how you've been, why not, and yeah, look forward to some interesting, probably spooky stuff while I'm here in Scotland. I'll try and get those videos together that I filmed before I left. I've got so many things I want to show you and so many things I want to talk about. I really do. And right now I'm going to go out into the rain, because it's Scotland, it rains all the time. I'm going to go out into the glorious weather, this beautiful typical Scottish day, and go see an old friend. I did not realise that I would not be able to post for this long. I really thought that I would be like consistently able to post stuff, but it has not been possible, and now I'm super behind on emails and everything, and life is just sort of stacking up around me, and I'm like, I'm trying to get back on top of things, and yeah, I've just got so much cool shit that I want to share with you, stuff that I want to show you, stuff I want to tell you about. So many things. Alright, well, I hope that you're good. I hope that everything is fine where you are, and that you're happy and healthy and well, relaxed too, and that you're somewhere that you feel good being. And I will be with you again soon. We'll go do some exploring around my favourite city in the world, and I'll try and get up those videos that I filmed before I left. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, keep up with my adventures or misadventures, whatever they turn out to be. And as always, take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, stay amazing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.